Hey everybody, it's co-host of the Snatch and Grab, Gravity Training, and Profit Fear podcast, Profit Fear. And today I have a very interesting topic to talk to you guys about. So I have been weird. Apparently, a commenter came into my channel, and I blocked him. He told me that a weird wasn't a word. Well, newsflash, I fucking know that. But anyway, look, um, I've heard about this other Discord chat that is not as great as this chat that I'm a part of, obviously, but that's besides the point. I have heard allegations, I have seen the proof. I can form an opinion on this, and you know, I'm leaning towards the good doctor on this one. You know, sounds sounds like an open and shut case. You can't pretend oh it didn't happen, blah blah blah. But it's not. This video is not about me protecting Dr. Rackpool or anyone else. As a matter of fact, it's pretty funny how this podcast lobby is just empty, barren. But that could change. All right, guys. If we have this podcast, I want to raise the stakes. It could be an easy podcast. It could be a circle jerk with the co-host and the good doctor. That could happen, but me being the opportunistic troll, I'd say I always think ahead. I don't just go for okay. I always go for the best outcomes. Okay. So here's my proposal. This is I didn't hear anybody mention it, but you know what? I wanted to. It's worth it to me. So, look, Dr. Rackpool can come on my show. Iron Curtis can come on my show and debate him and prove himself. If that's what he wants to do. But, you know who else can come on? Darkness Trophies, because I've heard from the comments that Darkness Trophies has been in the other Discord that we don't talk about here, okay, guys? I don't ever mention it over here, but this is a special occasion. We don't even acknowledge its existence, alright, guys? We don't even know anyone in there. We don't know anything about it. We don't care. You see this? You see how it says Blaha? It shows a picture of Blaha. Yeah, that's our chat, guys. Okay. All right, that's us. We're the cool Discord. All right, not the pedo. We're not the bad people Discord. We're the good people Discord. All right, but onto the point. The main point. I would like to invite Darkness Trophies as a potential guest. I would like to invite Big Trips as a potential guest. Now, probably won't happen, but I would also like to invite Chicano All Star because I know that there's been a lot of contentious claims and reservations. People are like, he's not real. He's not a real person. Well, he could prove himself any day. He's allowed on my life podcast. Anyone is, except bad people who do bad things. All right, guys. Those people, you stay in the other Discord, okay? We're good over here. I'm not trying to get shut down, liquidated, blah blah blah. Yeah. So those people can come on the podcast, defend themselves. Now, as a host slash co-host, I am obligated not to insult the guest, right? The guest. No one else is here yet, but they could be, and I would never insult them. I would never insult Iron Curtis and call him, oh, he's obviously a fake national. Never, never. This is not that kind of podcast. If other people want to call him out in here, they can do that. Just just don't use too many mean words, guys. Okay, not too many mean words. Keep it grown up like, and it's good. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So all those people are allowed. You can talk about I recommend as a well thought out troll that if you're gonna talk about these things, they're all a little bit divergent, right? Like fake natties, the thing with Iron Curtis, the other Discord, the bad things that other Discord does, blah blah blah. The bad people apparently. That's what I hear, guys. I don't know anything about the other Discord, but I hear bad things, right? So we could talk about either one. If you want, we could talk about both and like get them all out, but that would be kind of like jamming two different episodes into one and rushing both. But I'm just a co-host, guys. I can't tell the guests what they must talk about. Yeah. So that's what I think. Now, if there's some other part that I haven't, here's a third one. Now, I I am authorizing the good man Vince Goodrum to come on the podcast and talk about whatever he wants to talk about. Does he want to tell me his experiences with vegan gains? Because I know they've talked for hours at a time, and I don't have the stomach to watch a 3 hour podcast or live stream of vegan gains and somebody else talking about veganism. That makes me sick. Okay, but if Vince Goodrum wants to make his opinion known, so to say, you can come on my podcast. As long as you're not a bad person, you can come on my podcast. Vegan Gains is within the threshold of coming onto my podcast because he hasn't set bad pictures. And you know what? Personally, I say that, but my opinion can change any minute. I could decide, yeah, Vegan Gains is too much of a piece of yogurt to come onto my channels, but yeah, so those are the potential guests that this co-host has authorized can come on. I don't know what the other co-hosts have to say about that. If Snatch and Grab and Gravity Trading, and even if Foxham wants to be an addition, like a returning guest, he can come on. That would be very interesting, wouldn't it? Rackpool, Trips, Chicano, Fox, as imagine all those people in the same life. Matter of fact, imagine DT in the same podcast as me and Gravity Training. There's some interesting tension going on. There's some interesting background story, so to say. But yeah, I think that's everything. I don't want to make this too long-winded. Okay, so that's what I have to say, guys. You can take it or leave it.